Hello, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to make a very rich broad beans chutney. Broad beans chutney was by mistakenly never put on my channel, but two broad beans curries appeared on the channel. This came to our notice when my daughter was wanting to make some broad beans chutney last week, and she phoned up and said, "Mom, there's no recipe of your broad beans chutney." So Pranesh looked on to the channel, and then we took note. We put up two broad beans curries for two sets of broad beans bunny. This was a mistake on our side, but amazingly we have caught 11,000 views on both the recipes. I started off my channel knowingly my daughter will marry, and as studies didn't give her much of a time to be in the kitchen, so we started off the recipes on our channel so she can follow up as a cookbook. And we realized not only she was learning to cook, there's many others also following around and learning from me, and it makes me a proud mom. For my broad beans chutney, I have 1 cup broad beans which are boiled. I'm going to add a cup of oil because broad beans take a little extra oil to the cooking. I have 1 onion sliced. I have 5 cloves of garlic that I diced, and half a teaspoon of mustard seed for the braise, and 1 teaspoon salt. For my masalas, I have 1 tablespoon mixed masala, 1 teaspoon hurdee, 1 teaspoon pure chili powder. For the chutney, I have half a can of diced tomato with herbs, and I also got 3 tomatoes that I grated. And then for my greens, I have 3 green chillies, a little bit of curry leaf, and a little bit of dhania to garnish. Now I'm ready to braise my broad beans chutney. I've got my stove on, moderate heat, and I'm going to add in my cup of oil. I'll allow this oil to get heated up. My oil is heated up, so I'm going to add in my onions. I'll allow these onions to fry till it's golden brown. We made this curry last week, but unfortunately Pranesh deleted the file, and then now it's a redo. My onions are turned color, so to my onions I'm going to add in my garlic and give this a few seconds. I'll add in my mustard seed and allow this mustard seed to pop. And then my green chilies and my curry leaf. To my oil, I'll add in my masalas. And thereafter, I'll lower my heat. Then I'll just pick up my broad beans and place it to my masala oil. If you are using canned beans, if you come to this point, instead of adding in your broad beans first, you have to cook out your tomatoes because the canned beans is very soft and you wouldn't want your beans to melt away in the chutney. This spare gravy will be kept for the later use. I'll allow this broad beans to fry out for about 5 to 6 minutes till it get a beautiful color of the masala. 5 minutes has passed and you can see how lovely the broad beans is fried into the masala. And this is a trick whenever cooking broad beans. Fry out your boiled broad beans in the masala for a little longer so you can get this beautiful color into it. And it do taste very nice. I'm adding in my teaspoon of salt and just a pinch of sugar, which I forgot to mention. First I'll add in my canned diced tomatoes. I'll allow this to cook for another 5 minutes. Another 5 minutes has passed. Now I'm ready to add in my grated fresh tomatoes. And I'll allow this to cook thoroughly. If needed, I will add a little bit of my boiled beans water to it. About 15 minutes has passed and you can see my curry is completely done. And we tasted the salt. We didn't need much of an adjustment. The salt was right and the curry is looking beautifully done. Just imagine such a simple curry is looking so divine. Now I'm ready to switch off my stove and garnish with dhania, and then I'm ready to serve. Here you go, your lovely broad beans chutney, which is nice and spicy, served with some hot soft roti. Now this recipe will go up. Hopefully my daughter will be able to follow and many other viewers follow up this recipe and enjoy. Thank you all for watching and we'll catch you all on the next video.